are here on the other side. So with this, the whole pyramid thing is kind of killing it, but what is inside the treasure box? And it is the item of the game, or the item of the game, the item of the temple. It is the mirror shield, which you'll see that our Hylian shield for the last time, or maybe not so, I could always put it back, but the mirror shield, like that, there we go. That is the wow, I can't say that right, representation of the Gorons and the Gerudo, because I feel like they worship the same thing, no? And this is what I was gonna do when I was forgetting that gold scutula, was going over here and then do that. I probably should have done that, because like that wasted a lot of time, but oh well. And then I could have just went back. Yeah, that could have worked. I probably should have done that, but oh well, you know, could have just went to the Iron Knuckle room and then go to the previous room, and then it would have been a lot quicker, but oh well. How do you get his chair back? Wow, man. Just growing back your chairs, huh? Alright, so now returning back over here. With the power of the mirror shield, now we could reflect things off. I thought it could pick up some things, but look at that. That's so cool. You could kind of see the symbol on here, and now all you have to do is just shine the light into the sun, since there's no mirrors here except for the shield that I have. And that's not all that the mirror shield does have. It actually also could reflect attacks and absorb them, pretty much, but it's very few enemies that could do that. Either way, we got another small key. Now we could go back to that Anubis room. Hopefully they don't respawn. I kind of don't remember if they do or not. If they do, I'm just gonna Din's Fire immediately. I think that's what has to be done. Okay, no, they're gone. Okay, now let's go to this room right here. Oh, I do remember this room. I'm gonna go use the bombs, not the bombs. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but it's out of reach. Okay, let's test this out. I want to test this out. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me, you punk. Do you not see me? That looks like the same effect of a regular shield, but that's fine. Still the same point. It would have been cool if it reflects. In other Legend of Zelda games, it actually does do that. But I'm going to go climb straight upwards. Ow, what hurt me there? You know what? I'm just gonna skip all this. Not about that life today. What? I know you can. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Just skip all that instead of climbing up. It is kind of fun if you could just make it up there. Just make it your own personal challenge. I definitely did throw a bomb at you, sir. Boom. There we go. Alright. Now with this, we could actually play, again, the Zelda's Lullaby. For a temple that seems to have its own religion within it that's outside of the royal families, because I always think that the Triforce is a separate religion, they do have a lot of Triforces here. They still, like, are bound to the royal family and are bound to the Triforce. Unless they don't see it as a different religion at all. It is interesting. This room is probably one of the more important rooms for one reason and one reason only. There's a flaming chest, and we know that that's the royal blue and the gold chest, which contains the boss key. So first things first, I'm gonna go kill all these enemies right here. And then from there, we have to figure out which one of these doors contains the actual key. Or not the key, but you'll see that these will go down because these are all fake doors, of course. That one has the actual eyeball, but of course none of them else do. So pretty much what you have to do, or you can just do that to all of them, is blow that thing up. expose that thing and use the bow and arrow, shoot it, and there you go. It creates some platforms right here. Hook shot to this, go on top of here, and then the switch is actually up here all along. And it'll turn off the fire. So I guess it's a little bit more convoluted. But regardless of the fact, we got ourselves the royal blue and the gold chest prize, which is of course the boss key. Alright. So let's go exit this place. And I think I haven't been to this store right here. So let's go visit this store. This is probably the last... This is something that I always remember, and for a strange reason. I can actually hit this thing. I always think this as the outro of the temple, like the little last spots. There's no There's no light to shine on these things. I'm being very dyslexic today. But that's the whole goal, is to guide the light all the way towards that big mirror right there, and you'll see why. It's very, very cool, and I'll show it to you guys once you guys see it. But this Lizalfos, all these mini boss enemies, very interesting that they're like at this last portion as well. So I'm gonna go shine the light on you. I can barely reach you. Shine the light on you. There you go. Sounds like a trap, I think. Is that a trap? Oh, okay. It's bombs. Alright, cool. It's fine. But we do still have to use these things. Oh, these are skulls. I thought they were jars for some reason. Come on! I can't reach you! Die, you monk! I was gonna say monkey, but then I ended up saying monk instead. Come on. Come on! I can't. Come on. There we go. So, this boulder looks suspicious if I do say so myself. So, of course, they gave us bombs for a reason. If you had run out of bombs, then boom, you got yourself your way. And of course, you don't want it to point at nothing, so you want to go point it at this other mirror right here, and then it'll go off and shine the light and go a little bit more further with reflection. Oh, and there's another Lizalfos. It's very interesting to see. Like, we didn't have that much hard of a time when we were doing this in the Dodongo Cavern killing these Lizalfos, but it's, again, interesting that they're just common enemies at this point. Really showing how much you've grown throughout this whole journey. Because, you know, what Navi's been telling me that about the Nocturne of Shadow and all this and that, is that usually people finish off with this temple for their 6th medallion. But instead I'm using this for the second last one. But of course, with this giant mirror pointing throughout this whole thing, we just have to light on this thing right over here. And then this will go down to probably the coolest part about this temple. It goes descend down in front of the sand goddess, which is coiled around with this cobra-like thing around his thing. Cobra around, wow, I didn't even know what I said. Cobra coiled thing around his thing? No. Cobra around her body, pretty much. And what you have to do is shine the light throughout her whole face. Almost like Medusa, crumbling down like if her face was made out of stone, because it definitely is. But I just like the metaphorical thing about it. And that exposes a thing to hookshot through. And it just looks like it's just all Cobra now. I don't know, all that's just very interesting to me. And this is it. The last of it. It's the boss room. Let's do this. Oh, looks like someone is here, Kume. Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. Oh, it's missing something. It's the axe! Oh, and this Iron Knuckle looks a lot more serious than all the other ones. It's actually more specially designed too.
Iron Knuckle, something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy.
Oh boy. Alright, I think I should use it. I'm gonna use it. This seems a little bit more stronger, just by its presence alone. This is a loyal minion from Kume and Kotake? Alright. So, I'm gonna go chop you down into bits. Yeah. Oh god. It got me anyway. Oh boy. Man, that's actually, I don't know if the columns are closer or not, but that Iron Knuckle just hit two in like, I want to say one sweep, but it was more so two sweeps, because she kind of did that twice. Okay. Oh jeez. Dude, I'm invincible and she's been hitting me all these times. Ugh. Oh god. Come on. It just blocked that shot. I don't think it ever blocked like that before. Oh god, I'm running out. Oh, I ran out. I don't want to put another one either. It just blocked my shot again. Help. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I just got it. Wait. Wait, what was that? What? That's Naburu. Where am I? Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Kume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Then we should brainwash her again. Oh no! Oh man. Oh heck nah. Look at all that just happened. That explains a lot because she is the leader of the Gerudos and Gerudos, and that's very much a trained Iron Knuckle to really just block all the shots and really just break everything down. But now it's a lot more personal, and we know that those two are related to Ganondorf in some way. Oh man. And this is it. The giant stage. Almost like the stadium. Alright, let's do this. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone! With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul! Oh boy. Alright. So this is it. As you can see right here.
Twinrova Kotake! to high temperature.
And then the other one.
Twinrova crewmate, Canador surrogate mother, sorceress of flame. She seems vulnerable to low temperature.
It's kind of awkward that they're both just there, but oh well. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is absorb the beam of ice coming up. And, oh, I didn't even do that right. I think I can't have them locked on. Alright. So with this beam of fire, I have to actually... Oh, Jesus, I'm not doing this right. Shoot it to... Oh, I can't do that. I have to shoot it to the opposite sister, pretty much. Because this thing could also reflect and absorb attacks. I just... she's nowhere near me. I have to get it to the right direction. Oh, you're way too close. Ma'am, you're way too close. Please. Oh, she's right there. There we go. And that's what you're supposed to do. She's weak to low temperature, and the other one is weak to high temperature. So, really get them both done. So, you're shooting ice. Come on. There we go. I think that's the second hit. I feel bad for her. Alright. Come on. Okay. Oh, please tell me you could shoot right. Oh! Alright, that didn't work. Don't you laugh at me. Okay. I got you. Bink. Bink, I said bink. Come on. Oh, it didn't reach. I could only reach so much. Oh, she's right above me. There we go. I did it. I think that's one hit for you. It's 2 against 1, man. If only Nibiru was here with me. It's not fair. Okay. Is she attacking? Oh, wait, where is she? Oh, she's right there. I think this is a lot worse to attack on. I mean, I only have the red tunic to resist fire moves, but that's not the reason I did it. I kind of I kind of want to use the red tunic because I don't use it enough, and I'll soon do it with the blue tunic. But the blue tunic only resists water; it's just immune to it. Oh, it did it! That's 3 for her. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Oh, okay, Kume. Kotake, Kume, double dynamite attack! Oh my god. What has happened now? Now with ice powers, this is where the absorption happens. Now, she'll eventually use the fire moves. Oh shoot. But you really want to just settle down with just the ice moves. So let's see what Navi has to say.
Twinrova, this is the combined form of Kotake and Kume. Turn the magic attack back at them.
And then with the third ice moves, you have to go close to her and use the frost breath because the fire side's still there. So, oh god. Okay, and then just stop it. No! Oh my god. Did that really just happen? Come on! Clumsy Link. God dang it, man. Alright, now with the fiery breath. Because all the actual attacks will really occur if you were to sword swing it. But you won't get her to a vulnerable state up until you absorb all the attacks. So, let's get it down to fire. And let's go close to her. Because it kind of goes down automatically. Okay, now let me do this right. There we go. Attack you. Oh, get back up. Okay, and that's what you need to do. Alright. Ice powers. Okay, ice powers. Ice powers is cool. And more ice powers. Alright. More ice powers. Because eventually she will switch it up. So far she's just purely doing ice now. Okay, now let's go up to her. and slash her to bits. And not make that clumsy mistake and keep falling off. Oh god. Back up. Is it this time? Fire move. Alright. And if she does do the ice move, just back up all to heck, because that's kind of more so Link's kryptonite at this point. The stronger move that they could do, since again we're wearing a fire tunic. Alright. So far she hasn't mixed it up, which I'm very surprised at. Either way, is this the last shot of it? Oh wait, maybe not quite. Okay, I thought it would be. Usually 3 is always the answer. Alright, more fire moves. She seems a lot stronger than most of the bosses that we face up to so far. Alright, second fire move. Took a lot more damage than all the usual ones. Another fire move. Alright, let's finish it off. Is this the last one? Very, very shocking. I always had to mix it up, or because she always switched it up on me, but that's a whole lot different. Okay, that never happens before. Shoot, what a fresh kid this time. We'll get serious right, Kotake. What? Hey Kume, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old. And I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We are twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are. How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. I'll come back to haunt you. Well, and with that, the portal's this way, but don't go so far too yet because our heart container is right here. You got a heart container, your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Alright, oh man, that took a lot out of me. And it's so strange, that never happens. Every time I battled her, she switches up on me. And that time was more simplistic, which is weird. And I still ended up messing up. Anyway, let's get out of here and finish off this episode. Chamber of the Sages. Okay, actually we haven't met the sage at all, so who could it be? Who is the spirit sage? Oh man, how fitting it is that it's Naburu. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the sage's spirit? I know, right? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No. Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. And now with that, we got ourselves the Spirit Medallion. You received the Spirit Medallion. Naburu awakens as a sage and add her powers to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. Should have kept that promise I made back then. She called me handsome. Anyway, that's so bizarre to think about that the fact that all those years when there was rumors that she was the one doing all the pretty much brainwashing and all that stuff, it's crazy to think about that was not true in the slightest. She was the one being brainwashed. But my thing is, I'm wondering at what point was it that this was like, was the Gerudos able to see Nibiru, or did they just know that she was just in the Spirit Temple the whole time? Because they always said that was her headquarters, that she was the one brainwashing. But for 7 years, it's been nothing but brainwashing throughout the whole thing. Jesus. Actually, I don't know why I kind of went over here. I still had stuff to do, but that's gonna be it for this episode. If you like this episode, don't forget to press that like button. If you really like this episode, please consider subscribing. If you haven't considered subscribing yet, please watch another one of my videos. I play the video games, and if you like playing video games, you might like my stuff. With that being said, in the next episode, we are actually gonna go back to the Gerudo Fortress because we got some training to do at the training ground. White Tigers and Dragons to you, and you've been scarred by the night. I'm out!